Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the Big 7 stories happening right now. Topping the list for us tonight, we have breaking news that we're just getting a hold of in the last half hour, but it comes with answers we've been trying to track down for almost 2 years now. Federal prosecutors revealing why an Oak Ridge business was raided back in September of 2022. We showed you this video back then of FBI agents spending hours at Patriot Home Care carrying boxes out of the building. At the time, all the FBI could tell us was that this was court-authorized activity, while Patriot Home Care said the next day that it was open for business as usual, and the agents were at the office as part of an investigation which, at the time, Patriot Home Care seemed to think was nearing its end. Well, today, the U.S. Attorney's Office announced it was charging Caleb and Megan Mullins, owners of Cam Care, which is the parent company of Patriot Home Care, in what prosecutors describe as a scheme to defraud a program to provide medical care for Department of Energy workers whose health was compromised while on the job. Now, we're just starting to dig through these court documents for you, but what the Department of Justice claims here is that the Mullins conspired to submit fraudulent payment claims for home care services that were not actually conducted. At least 3 other people in this area, Samantha Sieber and April Hard and Lois Hamby, were also charged. We are working to get more information for you on this, and of course, we'll bring it to you tonight at 11 o'clock. Next on our list, another story we're watching for you closely. More than 14,000 people in Tennessee receiving letters asking them to prove that they're U.S. citizens. The letter saying if they are not, they need to take steps to remove their names from the voter registrations. The letter, which was sent out on June 13th, states the Tennessee Elections Division office has received information that the person's voter information matches with someone who may not have been a U.S. citizen at the time they got a Tennessee driver's license. It states that voting as a non-U.S. citizen is a felony with a penalty of up to 2 years in jail and a fine of up to $5,000. Secretary of State Trey Hargett says he believes the majority of the people receiving the letters are citizens, but he argues it's still important to make sure election integrity is protected.
Those 14,000 individuals, we don't have any documentation in our office through the Department of Safety that they are in fact U.S. citizens. I suspect that many of them, the overwhelming number of them, are going to be. What's important about that is we want to make sure that no eligible citizen, no eligible voter's vote is canceled out or diluted by someone who voted ineligibly.
Democrats like State Representative Gloria Johnson say the letters are a violation of state law.
It is not what the statute says is supposed to happen. It appears that Mark Goins is outside of his statutory authority on this. The statute very clearly states he is supposed to give this information to the counties. And there are also multiple databases he can check. He didn't check with the databases that know that these folks have become citizens.
Now, she referred to Mark Goins, who is the elections coordinator for the state. Johnson adds she believes the letters are being used as a fear tactic. Some lawmakers are calling on Tennessee Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti to investigate the nature of the letters. Now, we have reached out to his office for comment and have not yet heard back. By the way, election season is just about here. In fact, early voting for the August primary starts a week from tomorrow, with Election Day coming up on August 1st. And of course, we're just a few hours away now from the first presidential debate of the 2024 election cycle. President Biden and former President Trump will go face-to-face. There will be no live studio audience, and we'll bring you a ABC News special coverage. It's going to start for you at 8 o'clock, with the debate starting at 9. Also making our list tonight, at this week's City Council meeting, Lenoir City Council members unanimously voted to pass the proposed budget for the next fiscal year. Within the proposal, a property tax decrease. Now, that goes in the opposite direction from the move Loudoun County leaders made just a few days ago. The budget the council members passed includes a 5% property tax decrease. It's the first year since 2016 the city has cut property taxes. Also included a 3.5% raise for all city employees. Now, we spoke with Lenoir City Mayor Tony Akins on why he decided to include the property tax decrease in this year's fiscal budget.
Lenoir City government is trying to watch out for your tax dollars, and we had a reduction in property taxes while we continue to have and deliver services to the citizens of Lenoir City. And unfortunately, Loudoun County chooses not to do that. They had a 1/4 cent tax hike recently on county taxes to build a new high school on the upper end of the county, which is not needed.
On Tuesday, we reported on what Mayor Akins was talking about. The Loudoun County Commission approved a property tax increase to fund new school projects. The decision, though, made waves. Multiple residents were visibly upset after the vote was finalized. Loudoun County Mayor Buddy Bradshaw was at the meeting and said he does have the ability to veto the tax increase, but declined to state if he would do so. Next on the Big 7 for you right now, one of the busiest roads, if not the busiest road in Knoxville, is now becoming safer for pedestrians. You know, this afternoon, city leaders, including Mayor Kincannon and city council members, officially cut the ribbon on the Kingston Pike Complete Connections project. The $2.3 million project will now let pedestrians and bicyclists safely navigate the busy road between Wesley Road and Golf Club Road in West Knoxville. The new corridor also has easy access to bus stops. We caught up with City Council member Andrew Roberto on how this corridor helps get the city closer to its ultimate goal.
That's what people have said consistently that they want to see in Knoxville is more use of our commercial corridors, not only for housing, but also for an ability for people to be able to move around safely. And this is a part of our efforts with Vision Zero, which is to try to drive down traffic fatalities and crashes to zero.
Yeah, as we've told you, the Knox County Forensic Center reported a 35% increase in traffic-related deaths. Councilman Roberto also says new additions like this will be beneficial during busy holiday weekends when it's likely that more people will be intoxicated, encouraging more to have the ability to walk instead of getting behind the wheel. And we do have a traffic alert for you if you are heading out here soon. Be careful if you're driving on I-640 East this evening. Just a few moments ago, TDOT crews were scheduled to reduce the interstate to one lane in order to direct traffic around work crews. Now, crew members are going to be starting the second phase of bridge repairs. The area is impacted over Nora Road, McIntyre Road, and Washington Pike. The work is scheduled, though, to be complete by 6 tomorrow morning. Also tonight, an East Tennessee church taking legal action to keep its RV retreat open after being ordered to shut it down. Covenant Life Church in Norris has filed an application to get its RV park rezoned. The land, which the church owns and houses the RV park Solid Rock Retreat, is currently labeled as church use, but to operate the RV park, the land must be rezoned as commercial. Back in May, we reported a federal judge granted a permanent injunction on the church, ordering it to shut down the retreat. This is after the church filed a lawsuit against the city after suffering from 3 stop work orders within 10 months. As of now, there is no word on when a public hearing or the application will be heard at the Norris Planning Commission. Well, next on our list, some not so good news for parents tonight. The Knox County Health Department says it is seeing an increase in whooping cough, more than 5 times what it normally deals with. Symptoms, as you can guess, include coughing that lasts longer than 2 weeks and may have a distinctive whooping sound. Children typically throw up from the excessive coughing, while infants may stop breathing altogether. Now, the virus can be spread from person to person like the flu, so the health department says the best way to prevent it is to be vaccinated. Now, whooping cough can be treated with antibiotics, but infants are most at risk.